Hey everyone, this is Sin, and welcome back to my channel, Stampin' Munchkins. Today, we're doing a hop, and it is for love, hearts, or anniversary. That is the theme. We are supposed to use either ink smooshing or ink blending. And I chose ink smooshing because I don't think I've ever done that on one of my videos. And this hop is to inspire us to do something we don't normally do and to inspire you as well. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. On the screen are the two cards that I'll be making today, and I hope you enjoy them. I did not do a product show in the beginning of my video, but I will list everything below as usual. I'm using worn lipstick and picked raspberry distress ink, and I am smushing it on my favorite ink blending smooshing mat, which is the Waffle Flower water media mat. And so the pink is the, again, worn lipstick and picked raspberry, and the purple panel is shaded lilac and wilted violet. And I'm just smushing it onto my mat and adding water, and I am drying it in between layers because that's how you get the layered look and not just a all one color look. And I keep doing that until I get the look I like. So it is monochromatic, but that is what I was going for. I wanted one panel to be on the pinkier side and one to be purple. So I dried it, but I'm trying to test it to make sure that my powder won't stick before I actually stamp onto it. So I'll be checking both panels, and I am using my EK Success powder tool to make sure nothing sticks, and it's good. So I can go ahead and stamp it using my Misty 2.0. And this is the stamp that I chose. It's a brand new release from Waffle Flower, and it's called Love Letter. And I'll be using the both stamps and the coordinating dies. And I forgot to mention that I used the Tim Holtz watercolor panels for my panels, and I'm inking it up using Hero Art's Unicorn White Pigment ink pad. And I did do it 3 times. I did use the smooth side of the Tim Holtz Distress watercolor. There's a rough side and a smooth side. And I used the smooth, but it got warped with all the water and embossing. Sorry, just the water. So that's why I stamped it 3 times for each panel. And embossed it using Brutus Monroe Alabaster embossing powder. So now I'm using this sentiment strips, and both stamps are brand new. I didn't use it, so I'm conditioning it. And this one has a lot of solid, so I brought in just a white eraser and went over it, cleaned it, and now I'm stamping, and I got a good image. So I'm using my Versamark, and I'm using my Brutus Monroe Gilded Gold embossing powder, and I'm putting it on, and it's pretty delicate, the white part. So I am embossing and heating it using my dual Wagner power tool, and love embossing. And I like how the sentiment strips die cut just is perfect. So I did that. And I got all these sentiments that I will use in another video or card. And I wanted to have the word, I didn't want it to be white because it was not, it was kind of hard to see. So I smushed my Distress Oxide ink into the paper and then wiped it off as the embossing powder resist it, and it worked out good. So the purple I used wilted violet, and the pink I used picked raspberry. So now I'm using my white gloss spray from Dina Wakley and made some white spots, spatter. And I like how that turned out. And I wanted to make them a little smaller because you guys all know I like my white space to show through on my card bases. So finished size is 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. Here's my base that I'm using now, which is Accent 120 pound. And I'm going to be gluing that on, and I'm making the, I'm measuring my panel to see, because I want to use just white strips of paper. So I'm using my accent leftover, and I don't throw these away because I do like using them to give dimension to my sentiment strips. And just small little pieces are perfect. So I do save all my little pieces for this purpose. And it came out to, I did 4 layers, and I'm doing the same with the smaller one. And this one I'm not using my trimmer, just using my long scissors. And I like using my long scissors for that. And I'm using my Lawn Fawn glue tube to add the panel onto my card base, A2 card base, and I'm putting my Misty on top to make sure that it is securely on there. And same thing with the pink panel with the little white parts on the side. And I'm going to be adding my sentiment strip to the right, bottom right. And now I'm adding some pink fresh jewels, and for this I'm using my Tula Pink tweezers, which I really like for adding instead of my reverse tweezers. And I'm using my multi-medium mat to add the jewels, and I'm just putting them, you know, here and there, usually in pairs of 3 because I like odd numbers, although when you add it up it's an even number. On hindsight, I should have added some gold sequins, but I might do that later before I send the card off to someone. But that's the first one, the pink. So now I'm going to add some purple jewels to my purple card. Again, it's very monochromatic, which is what I wanted, and the only thing is the gold is different. So same thing, I'll be using my multi-medium mat to add the jewels. And I like using this because it is a really, really strong glue. And that's my purple card. I hope you enjoyed this. I decided to make 2 cards because I already, have everything out. So I try to make multiple cards in one sitting. I don't always show you both or the variety that I chose, but this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's a few of close-ups. Ink smooshing is such a fast and easy way to get a background. What's also nice is you could ink smoosh and cut out your background or words or anything like that. So I really like it. I think I like the pink one better than the purple. Purple is not my color of choice, but my favorite colors are pink and orange. So these are the cards I made. Again, I hope you enjoy. Please go and visit all the other hoppers. Everything will be in my description, all the information. Here's another video you might like and a card making playlist. And as always, please click on my face to subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everyone. Aloha.